the year 1901, and Rabindranath Tagore translated the Bengali poem into English in 1911. And this is the 35th poem in Geetanjali, and for this Geetanjali, he received a Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913. Let us see this poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear. Where the mind is without fear and the head is high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. See, this poem continues without any full stop. There is no stanzas. First, Rabindranath Tagore says, actually, this poem was written during the freedom struggle. So, all the people in India, they have the fear in their mind and they are all eager to get freedom from the British rule. So, he advises the people of India not to be fearful. Where the mind is without fear, you should be fearless and head is held high. There should be dignity. Everyone should respect all the people in this world, and you must be respected. தலை நிமிர்ந்து நில்லடா அப்படின்னு பாரதியாரும் சொல்லியிருக்கிறார். The same thing Rabindranath Tagore also says, where the head is held high, you must be respected wherever you go. Where knowledge is free. See, the poet dreams of a nation where knowledge would be free. கல்வி அப்படின்றது சுதந்திரமா எங்குமே கிடைக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு விஷயமா இருக்கணும். எஜுகேஷன் should not be restricted only to the upper classes. It should be taught to all the people in this world. Everyone should acquire knowledge. And he also says that the children should learn freely from the nature and also the world around them. They should not be forced to memorize something else. Okay, so this is Rabindranath Tagore's typical concept on education, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been into fragments. See, in the next poetic line, Rabindranath Tagore talks about the unity of the countrymen. See, there should not be any fragments, there should not be any divisions based on caste, creed, religion or other baseless superstitions. ஒரு ஜாதி, மதம், ஒரு கலர், இல்ல மூட நம்பிக்கைகள் இதால மக்கள் பிரிந்து இருக்கக்கூடாது. So there should not be any superstitions. In other words, we can tell there should not be prejudices. The people should not be divided according to these groups. There should not be any break in their unity. Then look at this. By narrow domestic walls. That's what the same line, poetic line continues. They should be broad-minded. There should not be any narrow-mindedness. Where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way. See, now the poet says, this is the nation where people must be truthful. ஒவ்வொருத்தரும் உண்மையானவங்களா இருக்கணும். They should not be superficial in words. Whatever the words come out of their mouth, it should be come out of their hearts. வார்த்தை அப்படின்றது it should not be a plastic word, it should come out of their heart. அப்படி ஆழ்ந்த மனதுல இருந்து உண்மையான வார்த்தைகளா வரணும். ஒருத்தரும் பேசுறதும் உண்மையா இருக்கணும் இந்த நேஷன்ல அப்படின்றாரு. Then by a tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection. This sixth poetic line, he says, the people should work hard. They should continue their work in the long run to reach perfection. ஒரு முழுமை அடைவதற்காண்டி continuous work பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கணும். We should not be tired. We should not be lazy to complete the work. Then look at the next line. Where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit. See, now the poet says our thoughts, our logical reasoning should be like that of clear stream. ஓடுகின்ற அந்த தண்ணி கூட கிளியரா இருந்துச்சுன்னா that our face will be reflected if we watch it. Okay, like that our thought must be. There should be clarity in your mind. You should not confuse yourself. தன்னைத்தானே குழப்பிக்கொள்ள கூடாது. And next he says, where the dead habits here refers to superstitious belief. Rabindranath Tagore wants the stream of reason not to lose its way into the desert of prejudices. மற்றவங்க என்ன நினைப்பாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லியே நம்ம வாழ்க்கையை அந்த தாட் நினைச்சிடக்கூடாது. So we must come out of it. In short, the poet says the people's thought should be rational thinking, not by superstitions. Then next the poet says, in where the mind is led forward by thee. By thee, here double E, so it refers to God. So it is you. Our mind should be led forward by the God in us. நமக்குள்ள உள்ள கடவுள் தான் நம்மளுடைய முன்னேற்ற பார்வையை நோக்கி தூக்கி கொண்டு போய்கிட்டே இருக்கணும். So it into ever widening thought and action. That's what the poet here says, that there should be clarity in mind. We should not follow the superstitious belief that narrow domestic walls must be broken, and our mind should be led forward by God into ever widening thought, that is broad-minded thinking and action, into that heaven of freedom. My Father, let my country awake. Oh my Father, oh my God, all the people of this nation should be awakened. விழித்தெழு அப்படின்னு சொல்றாரு. This nation should be the heaven of freedom. ஒரு சுதந்திரம் நிறைந்த ஒரு உலகமா இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்றாரு. So he asks the people to raise or lift, okay, to such heights where freedom would be realized at its best. And the poet also says God must awaken all his countrymen so that they must come out from that darkness of ignorance, prejudice, disunity and all the other evils. கெட்டதிலிருந்தும் அறியாமை என்கின்றதிலிருந்தும் prejudice இருந்தும் மக்கள் வெளியில வரணும். That's what he prayed to God. So the whole poem is like in the form of a prayer to God. So in addition, I could also say that we should be free from our own mind, from shackles, bondages. It is not invoking God, but it is also the higher self within us. நமக்குள்ள உள்ள அந்த முழுமையை வெளியில கொண்டு வரணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்றாரு. Okay, this is the message given by Rabindranath Tagore in this poem. Thank you.